Adiós le pido que se me muero sé de amor y que me amoro sé de vos y que tu voz es de corazón todos los días. Adiós le pido que se me muero sé de amor y se me amoro sé de vos. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Ooh, I almost hit those paper towels over there. So, why did I start off a podcast with a Spanish song when tomorrow is Star Wars Day? Shouldn't it be a Star Wars related song? I'm sure there are multiple. Um, I think that we're forgetting Cinco de Mayo, and I understand 100,000% that May is about memes. It's about Justin Timberlake and NSYNC. It's going to be May. Everyone drop links to fire memes down below. And yes, Star Wars Day is tomorrow, and then you have Return of the Fifth, Revenge of the Sixth, that type of deal. I think that there is probably going to be there's so many open things. You could have a potential Doctor Strange comic book on Friday, have a potential Doctor Strange drop on Saturday. You could have I'm trying to think of any things that would. I mean, you could have a Bane drop. I don't think he's actually Mexican. I think he's, I forget what country he's from, but either way, we have a lot of unknowns. If I'm Elsa into the unknown, there, I'm also Olaf. Ah! It's a great movie if you haven't seen Frozen 2. But there's a lot of questions on what should I invest in, what should I not invest in. I get questions and comments all the time, and the answer probably might surprise you. I think for the short term, over the next couple of months, collectibles are probably the way to go. Collectibles are probably the way that you have a, like, Walt has actually gone up. The partners was like 9.6 at some point, 9 point whatever. And then it shot up to like 11 something. And then shout out to Jeff Weibo. I think that's how you pronounce the name. He is here. He's here tonight, Jeff Weibo, who made a video, who gave me a shout out, so thank him very much. I totally just subscribed to him. And it's someone that already has like 11,000 subscribers, so more subscribers than I do on YouTube. So I was like, oh, all right, this is cool. Getting a shout out from someone bigger. This is nice. And I don't know if anyone contacted him for like a partner status. So there's utility with a couple things. Secret Rare Storm, gets you, if you have that when Black Panther 2 comes out, I'll go take you to see Black Panther 2. If you're in the Long Island area, you have that Secret Rare Alligator Loki that has utility that, when I go down to Florida, I'll pay for people's entrance into either Disney World or Harry Potter World, whichever we go to that weekend. And the Walt has either the Todd, the Superman, or the Secret Rare Spider-Man, which actually I have to exit out of that private Discord. I'm no longer allowed in that private Discord because I don't have any of those three. You have that private Discord with Jeremiah Aoyang, Peter Schenkman, and Dan Schawbell. I don't know how really active that is because, again, since I got rid of my Todd or everything, I'm not really in it anymore. But I think short term, the collectibles it's a lot easier for them to double and triple. Mr. Pag said no. Mr. Pag said that wouldn't be it. And again, for a good amount of collectibles, he's probably right. For something like a Toby, for something like a I don't know, maybe like a Cryptkin or a Unicorno or Mermicorno, probably not. They're probably not going to go that big. But if you have, like a Grail or something that could consider like a semi-Grail, like if you have MC1's already so huge. MC1 is already, like $40,000 even in this down, bear market. But you have Fantastic Four #1, Fantastic Four #5, which has been 2x, of this price beforehand. You have the partner statue, it's been like 4x this, beforehand. Riso's 3x, the Todd is 4x from here. And the coin, based on the fact that, and I went over this in Rob's stuff, his podcast before, where you have we had negative GDP in Q1. You have tech stocks missing earnings. You have the Nasdaq, which is the biggest buyer of tech stocks that are not doing well at all. They had negative, I think like 25% of the Nasdaq's shares are down 50%. I think like 33% are down 75%. Like 5% are down, I think like 90%. In that tech stock. I think I took a note on it. No, maybe I didn't. Nope, maybe I didn't. Oh no, I did. Yeah, more than 45% of stocks in the internal Nasdaq are down 50%. 22% of stocks are down 75%, and more than 5% of stocks are down 90%. And this is things that people like, oh, Nasdaq, yeah, but buy and hold, like same as like the VOO or the SPY. The only comparisons are October of 2000 to October 2002 and November 2008 to April 2009. This is not a good thing that's going on in the macro. And I get it. It's really easy to stay in your lane, keep your head down, just pay attention to Veve, just pay attention to, just crypto. It's like a dog that goes to their cage and it's just okay, well, that's the dog's little space. Yeah, that's the dog's space, but it's in your kingdom. It's in your, it's in your house. Like we're as much, as innovative as we are, as vertically integrated and as disruptive as we are, we're still like I said, we might have some some bear market body armor, once we have full utility and once we have exchanges, but this is not like bear proof at all. Bear market proof I don't think exists in this, especially because, you have like, if Bitcoin's not immune, we're not immune. Now, granted, there's manipulation every which way. So there's things definitely helping it out, but I think for the short term, we could see triple zeros for OMI. I mean, there's a lot of support, at like 0.0020 for OMI, but it's very possible to break down 0.0014. That's where the previous low was, that previous support level. And again, we did that in a bull run, and this is kind of not a bull. And again, where the world is kind of collapsing around, you have that people protesting that, the supposed overturn of Roe v. Wade. You have that, the pandemic cases rising again in China, in the U.S. You have, that Pfizer. You have that Pfizer pill that's going around that, last year they had made. I think the FDA had made notes. Hey, this helps for a little while, but as soon as you're done with this pill treatment, you go right back to being sick. And, nobody knows, what the heck to do. You have that war, Ukraine and Russia. So, and again, I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer, like the world's coming to an end. If I thought that this is it, like we're just never gonna, like I would be in an undisclosed location in like upstate New York with all my guns, with all my MREs, with all like bits of gold and silver, and like you'd never see me again. So I don't think that's it. I think it's just you got to go through some short-term pain, and I'm buying on the way down. I'll buy all the way until whatever we need to. So I think the collectibles, it's like, okay, well, if they send people home again, you have a Democrat in office, they're probably going to they probably want to pay people to stay home. They're probably going to want to pay people to do whatever. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong, whatever they do. I'm just saying like what's probably going to happen. For the most part, you have an election cycle this year. Also, it's a that midterm. So they probably don't want things to get too bad. Maybe have some injection of quantitative easing going into the markets, and you maybe have some inflation into a bubble type of deal. But yeah, I think collectibles are right now a little bit safer than OMI. And that being said, I bought more OMI. I put in like $50 into the app, today, just so I have money for tomorrow's drop. Because I think that short term will be an easy flip. If you want, I don't really see those going too much under retail. If they do, cool. I'll just hang on to them. If I get a secret rare, I'll just do a flip, and then I'll just buy the secret rare, later in the future anyway. But again, that's just things that I'm doing. Like I said, I'll buy on the way down. Collectible, and I'm still buying collectible. Like I told, I forget who I told. I think I told like Dino Lang or Veve Vibes that something came over me the other day. I had a couple hundred gems, and I just bought a I just bought like half the Cryptkin set. I don't know why. I don't know what came over me and why I did. I make fun of that set all the time, and I'll show you as soon as it starts to load. There we go. I'll show you in my full sets. It says I have 6 out of the 12 Cryptkins. Oh, you can't see that. It's a little too bright. Like I said, I'll be 100% honest with whatever I buy. Why did I buy these? I have no idea. I have zero idea why I bought these. They didn't complete a set. They're not things that I like. Maybe the Cosmic Cthulhu that I bought is like, oh, there's. I'm trying to justify my horrendous purchase. there's no. Well, I bought it at 215, so I'm 249 now. I guess it's. Let's see what we got here. There is a total. There's only 28 of them, so I guess they're. The floor is relatively, lean, and you could break through it. But I was not thinking that. I was like, yeah, I'll just get these. Why not? Like I said, no rhyme or reason. I don't know. Moving on, I'm going to go to the comments here. Got Jeff Weibo says, can't wait for your insight. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your video. Aspen the Dawn says, yo, let's go. What's going on? I hope you're doing well. I was on Rob's Stuff stream before. That was great. I had for the first time in forever, I was taking notes on what to bring up for the Darcy Donovan podcast. I typically don't take notes. I typically just like to have it, I just typically like to have a free flow conversation. But I thought with someone that has like 7 million followers, across all social media platforms, I figured it'd be good to have some things ready just in case I have like a, throw a curveball at me, or let's say I'm not on my A game, but I don't know what I'll do that day. Drink like a Red Bull, vodka Red Bull. I don't know. Get some alcohol in that maybe. I don't know. I'll keep y'all posted. David Gui, what's going on? Straight fire. Crypto Boy is a longtime subscriber. How's it going? Says, can you talk about the reserve and circulating supply and price prediction for OMI this year? Sure. Assuming that the world doesn't end, which of course I assume. I don't know where we go down to at the end of this year, and I'll give you the reasonings why. I'd say probably 4 to 5 cents. 4 cents or 5 cents, give or take, anywhere around there. The reason why is I'll tell you the was it vv.me whatever, or the circulating OMI burn wall. I'll just go to Puddin' Cheeks' chart and let's see. We have about 45 billion OMI burned. Wow, that's insane. So shout out to Puddin' Cheeks for that. Is it on the Immutascan? No, it's not on that one. It would be on daily chart. It doesn't. Again, this is just estimated. So the estimated. No, that's off. That estimated one is off. The reserve wallet. Let me see if I can find it real quick. VV token supply, and I think it. Yeah, OMI tracker, OMI token tracker. Yes, here's it. So in the reserve wallet we have 231 billion OMI, and in the vault we have 62 billion OMI. So in total, we're looking at 293.8 billion OMI. That started at like 340 or whatever. So in total, yeah, just under 300 billion OMI in the reserve wallet and vault wallet, combined. We had burned almost 46 billion OMI, which is nuts. That we should do that tomorrow. After tomorrow, we'll have 46 billion OMI burned, which is insane. In the circulating supply, which is what matters. That's the one that the market cap is based off of. That's the one that, those are the ones that we could buy. The reserve wallet, those basically considered burned. Basically consider those, they'll never be able to enter circulating supply. Just consider those locked up. But the circulating supply is either 312 or 314 billion, give or take anywhere in there. So what would that be by the end, like let's say there's like barely any burns at all, and we burn like 12 billion OMI, well, let's say we're down to 300 billion OMI in that circulating supply. So we'll take some maths here. 300 billion times 0.05. That 5 cents would put us at about a 50. I don't know why I needed a calculator for that. That would put us at about a $15 billion market cap, which would put us in. That definitely puts us in the top 30. Let's take a look. See, altcoin market cap chart. Let's take a look here. For market cap, if you go to the top, that'd bring us in like, that we'll be in the top 20. If we were there, if we were at $15 billion market, that actually put us in the top 15. That put us ahead of Shiba Inu. So the reason, do I expect us to go? Honestly, probably. Like this is not a meme coin. Like if we reach meme coin status, we probably possibly go higher. But I think that why I'm so bullish on it is because I expect us to burn a lot more. I expect us to burn, and I know like, well, Chavez, we're almost halfway through the year and we're still not really burning anywhere from that circulating supply. You're right, we're not. But the Fish beta game is going to be out this week, and actually Brockman Blockchain's coming on tomorrow, so I'm very, very excited to hear what he has to say. Going to ask him about some OMI burn. Going to ask him about the Fish game, and I'm going to ask you all something. I want to ask you all to smash that like button. That would be really great if you smash that. Free way to help support the channel. Be super cool. Oh God, I have so many tabs open. So if we're at 300 billion circulating supply and we're at 4 cents, we'd be at 12 billion. So let's say we're only at 3 cents. Keep us under a $10 billion market cap. 3 cents would be about 9 billion. That seems relatively easy to do with everything that's coming. And again, we're gonna have the Veveverse. So I don't know if the Veveverse will automatically come with a land sale. I don't know if that'll automatically come with something that automatically burns on me, but this quarter should see people being able to cash in and cash out with relative ease. So that was my crypto boy. That was my whole reasons why. Jeff Weibo says, appreciate the tweet today. No problem, senor. Just doing a quick little hydrate there. M. Johnson says, hey, Randy, love your videos and live streams. How do you feel about the Electra? Think it'll be worth anything in the future? I think it will, yeah. I bought one the other day. It was just a common for like $10. And I wound up selling that as a, someone was paying me in gems for something. So I was like, oh, okay. I'll, just sell this, not realizing that I had a Kripken that I could have sold and like would have saved on the fee, but whatever. A first appearance of a thing, $10 is like, yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I don't know what it is now, and it might even go lower. I don't know, but that blind box is $50. You're getting that 80% off. Is it worth $50? Clearly not now. Will it be worth something in the future? Secret Rare probably will be. That was a relatively limited amount. Less than 3,000, and it is animated. It is a first appearance. I imagine at some point they'll go back and fix it and render like the face and render like whatever. Do I think there's better places to put your money? Yeah, probably. Probably. Sinful Model says, yeah, private Discord isn't much. Jeff Weibo says, correct pronunciation. I have the Walt because of your insight. I have that Walt also. For a brief moment, I could have sold my Fantastic Four #1 Secret Rare, and I could have bought a second Walt. I did not do that. Missed my chance. Oh well, it's okay. I got one. That's all I need. Sinful Model says, are Secret Rare Infinity Stones a good investment? I bought one. I think that there is more to that than meets the eye. Did you get that reference? It worked two ways because the eye of Agamotto and like Transformers meets the eye. Like, do you get it? I hope you get it. Yeah, I mean, maybe it does nothing. Maybe that's just something cool that we can get, and it's a collector's item, and it doesn't do anything more than that. It's still cool. It's still an Infinity Stone, and yeah, I would rather have Infinity Stone than not having one. So I bought one. I don't know what they are now though. I did buy it when it was like 190-ish. It'll probably be down just because of the what do you call it? We have an insane amount of drops coming in the next couple. I have the whole set. It's really interesting. Currently, it's 199. It's like $4 over where I bought it. And that's for a 3-digit, and there's the next one's 214, so that might not be a bad one to get. Yeah, I think long term is going to be a lot more than 2,000 people that are going to want that. Just my opinion. Oh, we got a $5 super chat. Say, what's going on? How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. It says Decentraland token was at 70 cents for a long time, hit $4 one day. Could OMI do something like that? Let me check on the Decentraland token, because a lot of people say like, oh, this coin was at like, a half a penny, and then it went to like 33 cents, and what do you think? And it's like, well, I have to see like the market cap. If the market cap was like, $100 million at half a penny, and then it 60x's and it goes, that's, goes $6 billion. That's one thing. But if it's already $1 billion market cap going to 60 billion, it just wouldn't happen. So I have to see. Hey, Orange Bag Lady, how's it go? Oh, I know, right? This guy named Joey Requejo made it for me. It's got Gator Lord. Oh, I'm sorry, Gator King on here. And then I just farted. I'm so sorry. And it's got Real Randy Chavez back there. There's the I shake my booty for you. Yeah, I love the shirt too. So yeah, let me check the market cap for you, Asaya, and I'll let you know. All right, it's Mana, M-A-N-A, right? Okay, going, V-Chain, Opaco, Hadera. All right, Decentraland's Mana. You say this is, all right, so it's currently $1.50. So let's say 2.6x. Now currently it's only $2.77 billion, so 2.77. Hold on. I get it. Yeah, so it was less than a $10 billion market cap when it reached that $4. When it reached that, at less than a $10 billion market cap, it reached that. So it was when it was 70 cents, it was over $1 billion market cap, and then it did, let's say like a 6x, and it doing that 6x is fine. Because that, like, could OMI do that right now? Yeah, absolutely. I fully expect it to more than 10x by the end of the year, because that brings us to where that was, less than a $10 billion market cap. Let's see, 300 billion times 0.025. Yeah, it'd be $7.5 billion. Again, I don't know why I needed a calculator for that. I'm so stupid. So I definitely think it could do something like that. I think it could go higher. And again, the higher the burn, the higher the burn, the less the market cap goes. So the greater the burn, the more the token would be worth because of that. And we just got a giant. Oh wow, that is a big super. Thank you so much, Chef Weibo, and for Dashi. Oh my god. So it's a $50 like super chat like for us, but it's for Canada. It's a $69 super chat. So everyone comment nice down below for the 69 in Canadian dollar. Thank you so much. And for Dashi, I'll get Dashi a new hat. I will. I don't know if Dashi really likes the Yankees. I will get Dashi a new hat. That money's. So thank you for that. Dashi, thanks you. And yeah, that was good. Jeff, maybe I should get you on the podcast. Yes, maybe I should get you on the podcast. Message me on the Twitter, on the tweeters. Now, where was I beforehand? Johnny Walker. Oh, love your alcohol. Saying, did you ever look into EVDC after your stream of Corinne? I did a little bit, and the infrastructure that was going up for that seemed like it was good, and Taps looking into that, him liking that seemed that it was good. It also, anyone that invests now, yeah, you're probably going to get a bit of a return. How much, I don't know. Anything that competes directly with Tesla, or anything that that is so competitive, that those things, and I don't know. I didn't look deep enough into it to make a definite answer. It looked good. I would tell anyone that has limited time, but a lot of money, but like, hey, you know what? This might be worth checking into. Go take a look at it. This probably could be something good. Go check it out for yourself. I don't have the time, but if you, it's worth their time to do that. I just haven't made that definite decision on whether like, hey, I'm gonna put money in or not. So I'll keep you all posted on that. Oh, we got another super chat from Jared Bartel. I know it's probably Jared, but I don't know. I just say names differently every now and then. It says, hey, Randy, I love you, man. Oh, I love you too, fam. There's any price predictions, thoughts on the sale price range of the back cow NFTs once the market opens? Well, okay, so once the market opens, that's short term. All right, so spin you a yarn here real quick. There are a lot of right now NFT companies are like websites into that. They are a dime a dozen. Not all of them are good, but what a lot of them do have in common is that they have about 10,000 unique minted, NFTs. Like they're all the same thing, but one has a hat, one has a horn, one has different colored teeth, one has, like whatever, one has a certain shirt, one has like a llama. I love llamas with hats. Like, dude, Carl Wieser would have loved llamas with hats. Sorry, I'm getting away from the point here. These are similar in that they had, I think they had less than 12,000 minted, so it's around that 10,000. Some people that I saw that minted some, they had some really, really unique different ones. Like the plus side about people that minted them is that they had to have unique or different variations of these bat cows for 200,000. I don't know if they actually thought that they were going to sell out, or if they, even though their Discord had said multiple times they thought they were. If they did have 200,000 different unique things, obviously 150,000 they were going to have all like a yellow thing or whatever. And that means a lot of people got really, really, really unique traits and very, very rare attributes to their cows. And there's a very good chance that the people that what they got, and a lot of them got multiple, they are very, very unique. And just the NFTs alone, like a lot of other, oh, you got a good one, they'll probably go for a decent amount. Palm is doing a good amount of marketing for them. There was a big push for them, and now you can't get it anymore. It's like and it has utility, like with the roadmap. All you have to do is tell someone, listen, there was a finite amount because of, bear market, because of things going on in the world. Only like five, not even five. Yeah, like less than 7% of them were minted. So that finite amount is gone. They can't ever be received. It's freaking bat cowls. DC's pushing it. Palm's pushing it. They have a 2.5-year roadmap for utility. That's all you have to tell people, and they're not even going to care anything else. It's not about. Sometimes it's not about the facts, but it's how you represent the facts. It's how you present them to other people. Tell that to somebody that just has a little bit of knowledge of NFTs. Like, okay, that's all I need to hear. Boom, buy me 10, buy me whatever. That's what they'll do, because they'll see something that is not like, like people that are into like something like I've interviewed people for like Goat Society, or I've interviewed people for like City of Gold. You have to go in there and you have to take a look to know that, oh, these are good projects. These are things that are really cool and that could go far. And they have a plan and a dedicated team. You don't have to do that with Batman. You could, and again, I don't know their project backwards and forwards. Their project could be like not that good, but that's all you have to say, and people just follow. If you don't trust the project, trust the IP. The IP is like your safest bet. Why did I have no issue putting $50 into hero cards? Because they're very, very cheap. They're the first of what they were, and that's it.
The first cards on the blockchain, they're collectible, and they're cheap. These ones, again, just trust the IP. It doesn't matter what happens to Warner Brothers. It doesn't matter what happens upon whatever. Like these NFTs will still be here. Like the Batman IP is not going anywhere. Um, and that's why I feel so comfortable with Veve. Like ownership can change hands wherever. Ownership can go and be hostile takeovers. The owners of any NFT project could be like, yeah, you were caught, cracking skulls, and you're going to jail for taking out people's kneecaps with weapons. That Batman's not going to go to jail. I mean, maybe he will. Maybe he would go to jail for that at some point. But the characters, like that, they're not going to be arrested or canceled or whatever. They're there forever. So regardless of what the people that are the heads of these companies are doing, or the companies themselves that are maybe not doing a great job, it's the community that'll keep that alive. And I think that you could see some FOMO with that, some short term, because again, it's not like 12,000 different individuals have it, and a bunch of a bunch will keep, a bunch will sell. I think there's less than 2,500 people that actually have all of those. That is a lot of power, and not in a very small group. And most of them are Veve people. So I could see a lot of that money trickling back into OMI, back into Veve, back into hero cards, which would be really interesting. So, what do they go for? I don't know. I could picture some going for thousands of dollars. I could picture for some going for barely over retail because they have a couple and they're FOMOing into other things right now. They might FOMO into, like a Mythic Hero, they have an opportunity. They might FOMO into Star Wars, be like, hey, I need ETH, I need this, I need to get gems, whatever. And like I said, other than that, people might FOMO or into Star Wars in back in this ecosystem, or people might FOMO into the Bat Cows. People that don't know what Veve is, don't know whatever is. So yeah, that was the price prediction that I had for the Bat Cow. They could be barely over retail, or it can go for thousands of dollars. If you get some crazy person that's like, oh, this is super rare, you have a bunch of unique traits, one of these could be sold for 5 figures. I don't know. Would I pay 5 figures for that, or would I get like, like 4.5 million OMI? I'm gonna get 4.5 million OMI. But I'm just saying other people would do that. Now where was I here? I am going to Sinful Mao says right now we have the eye, but that means we will get the cube, Loki staff, vision, the orb, and the ether. I guess the soul stone will just be the soul stone. Well, we already have the Tesseract with the Red Skull, who I guess could be the key to the soul stone because he guides those to a treasure he cannot possess. And then you have the soul stone. I think that'd be great if you had to sacrifice something for the soul stone. You had to burn a certain amount of NFTs to get that. That'd be legit. Woo! Good hydration. Simple Wow says, but it's ruined if they make an Infinity Gauntlet with all the Infinity Stones, or Thanos with all Infinity Stones. Maybe the Gauntlet could be... This would be... They wouldn't be able to do this, but that'd be great if you could get, like, hey, you have a Gauntlet, and it's missing all the stones. You can put the stones in there. If you have, Red Skull, if you have the Eye of Agamotto, like, literally, like, less than 500 people would have all of them, would be able to get that. And like if you were to do that, then you could snap it and burn collectibles. Again, less than 500 people would be able to get that, so that probably wouldn't work. It says empty gauntlet would be great. That way you need to collect all that. That would be cool. Yeah, I mean, but again, there's not too many of those. There's 5,000 of those Tesseracts. That's fine, but there's only 2,000 of those Eye of Agamottos. It's not a lot. Not a lot at all. Where was I? Great. Yep. Marvelous Pack says, all my guns, my machete, my seeds, my bits of gold. Yeah, I mean, that's what it would be. That's what it would be. If I thought the world was ending, take my girlfriend, I'll take her cats, and I'll take the dog. I guess the rat too, and yeah, we'd just be chilling. Marvelous Pack says, I'm already in the mountains. My man. Jerry Clough says, Randy, who knows nothing about the world? I I know a little bit about some of the world. I mean, I've been to several different continents, many different countries. I don't know anything about like Antarctica or Australia or Africa. No. Um, but I've been to, like I said, I know bits about to the places that I've gone, which I think is more than most. But I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself crazy, other like worldly. Amira Tia says, I went from left to right, then back again, then right, then left, then. What? Went from left to right, then back again, then right. Then I don't know what that means. I don't know what we're doing. Amira, is this a game? Simple Miles says, same here. I'm trying to justify my secret rare Eyes of Agamotto. Oh, I think it's great. I like I said, I don't know what would go. What type of utility that could contain. I just think it's Infinity Stone. It's just really cool. I just from comics, from movies, you just want to get that. Cephas says, sold my Iron Man and Homer and Bart for a complete set of Disney lenticular cards. L or W? I don't know if I would have sold Golden Moments. Oh, excuse me. So Homer and Bart, Iron Man. Lenticular cards, you do have a secret rare in there. You do it. That's the first appearance of the Fab Five together on the app. And I love those cards because I think they're very, very layered for collectors. I mean, again, like collectors are collectors, and the masses are the masses. I think the masses might go for the Disney Golden Moments. Not that I'm going to sell my lenticular cards for the Golden Moments. I'm not. Now, that being said, I don't have a Homer and Bart, and I don't have an Iron Man. But I have a lenticular card set. Yeah, if I had an extra 10,000 in gems, would I get a second lenticular card set, or would I complete a bunch of those Golden Moments? I complete a bunch of those Golden Moments. 100%. If I didn't have either... Ooh. I think the one thing working against the cards is that the looks of them, they're not recent. Or I'm sorry, they're not old. They're not original. They are recent. It's like the Goofy. He looks rough. He looks like he had a bad day. But they're still so good, though. They're still very good. Yeah, I mean, first appearance battle statue for Homer and Bart. Skateboard, I'm not really that bullish on. Like the next Golden Moments I would get would probably be the Star Wars ones, and then maybe the Iron Man and the Avengers logo. And I already have Elsa, which again I forgot I bought. And I'd probably get the hat. I think the last thing that I would get would be the Wally and the Pizza Planet truck. Not that I don't think they're great. That's the one I have the least emotional attachment to. The rest I have a bit more of emotional attachment. Jerry Clough says Cephs is kidding. I don't know if it is. Simple Mom says, did you get any St. Pierre and Minkelon? I did not. J-Baz says, just minted my first fiche the other day. Project is fire. Super helpful community. Yeah, dude, they're great. I cannot wait for Brock and Blockchain to come on tomorrow. We're all just going to have a fantastic time. I really can't wait for it. Oh, Justin Apple Pie made a video. He says, who's that Bat Cow? It's Justin Apple Pie. I cannot wait to view that after. I love his stuff. I also love my stuff. And smash that like button, please. Okay. Moving on here. Yeah, that community is great. And Brock's going to have some surprises for us tomorrow. I don't know what time that is. What time is Brock? Oh, that is at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My bet tomorrow with Pags is officially over. He thought we'd have Pokemon by then. I thought so. I get 20,000 OMI. Also, Reese will be on Essentially Crypto's podcast at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got the drop in the morning. Got Essentially Crypto's podcast at 1 with Reese, and then he got Brock and Blockchain's podcast at me with 4 Eastern Standard Time. Can't wait for that. Big day of podcasts. Jerry Clough says, lenticulars are sleeping giants. I really like him. I really, really like him. We got that super chat from Messiah saying Decentraland was at 70 cents. And again, I did answer this before, but I'll do a quick answer again. It was at 70 cents and hit $4 one day. Could only do something like that. Absolutely. Go. Doing like a 6x is not. I expect OMI to do a lot more than that this year. Orange Bag Lady says, "Evening, laddie. Love your t-shirt. Oh, well, thank you, mate." I was watching this show called Dharma and Greg recently, and her and her friend like to pretend to be British. It's fun. It's a good time. Lord of the Realms says, "It will be a day of celebration when the first burn from circulation happens. Historical moment for a Comey." I think there's going to be a lot of people inadvertently burning their coins. There's going to be 4 different types of OMI. There's the Go Chain OMI. There's the Layer 1 OMI on exchanges. There's Layer 2 OMI on the Veve app. And then there's going to be Polygon OMI, for Epico Regal. Gonna be a lot of stuff. I think there's going to be a lot of, people going on bridges, burning their stuff. Yeah. If you ever, go on a bridge, if you ever do whatever, just send over a little bit at a time. Oh, I'm going to send over 1,000 OMI just to make sure it works. Then you do 10,000, then 100,000, then 1 million, then 10 million, then 100 million. I don't think I'd ever send 100 million OMI at once. Ever. I don't think I'd ever do that. Moving on. Sinful Miles says, "In essence, market cap and OMI market cap already high, or could it jump to billions/trillions?" So for Essence for Earth 2, the market cap right now is, well, it's nothing because, we don't really have a value for it. Although people were doing stupid things with it. They were burning Essence for EPLs. Could have just paid like $5 for it. I don't know. Oh, that was, and they told us, for Earth 2, their CEO and the team told their people, "Hey, you can use Essence for this if you want, but you are probably better off using dollars, because if you use Essence, well, you can't get that back. That's considered burned, and what might be worth $15 now might be worth hundreds of dollars in the future." And Essence, most likely that coin, because only 5 billion can ever be minted ever, and like 150 million have ever been minted like so far. If that's $1, it's $150 market cap. That's nothing. That is nothing. I definitely think that Earth 2, with its probably gonna get a Binance listing, I think that goes to like $1 billion. Like easily, very easily. That's a metaverse token. Like, again, what is Mana right now? Mana's at 2.77. I don't know what Sandbox is. I didn't see Sandbox, but if this gets to less than half of what Decentraland is, which it's already got a big following, and it's got a game, a lot of potential. That would be, looking at like a $5, even if it goes to 200 million, looking at a $5 Essence. It's nuts. It's nuts. I'd have $150,000 in Essence if that were the case. When that happens. And I would sell a third. I'd sell a fifth of that, and I would just put that right into OMI. Maybe, I don't know. I might just do some other stuff with it. Simple Models. Oh yeah, just read that. Lord of the Realms says, "Warn us before you start shaking that cake in front of us." Sorry, I had to. I was just, it's a thing, and then I got to show the booty. I love you, Lord of the Realm. Jeff Weibo, thank you for that super chat saying for Dashi. Oh, we love the Dashi. Dashi is my god dog. Been with me for almost 5 years now. Dashi's been with me for almost half a decade. The Red Bartels, I love you too. And again, I did see this super chat before, didn't answer, but I'll answer again. Saying price predictions, sales price of the back, how NFTs. I think they could go for as low as barely over retail. Maybe some even go under. But I think that there are, in some extreme cases, people FOMO in the next couple of weeks, and they say like, "Oh, I want this. This is super rare. This is the rarest. This is unique," and they spend thousands of dollars, like thousands and thousands. And Jeff White was laughing. Lord of the Realms says, "I'll be going for the comic tomorrow and buying another 350,000 only. Get that bread. Get that bread." It's a Junior says, hey Randy, do you know what will be Okomi's final circulating supply amount after all burns possible? So the circulating supply, there are no more token unlocks. This is as high as it can ever be. It will not reach out higher after this. The only way is if we all get to live for 1,000 years, and that 94 billion that was in that wallet that is locked up for 1,000 years gets unlocked, and then you have an extra 94 billion. But gotta live 1,000 years to see that. That's the only way. Yeah. For this, if you have, I mean again, like if we stay down here, we would burn. We'll burn 100 billion OMI in less than a year if we stay down here. Like by the end of Q1 of next year, we would burn over 100 billion OMI. If we start in Q3 of this year, as far as like full OMI burn, full OMI utility, we would burn 100 billion if we stay down at these prices. And obviously that is with us doubling or quadrupling in size by that time, and us doubling the amount of, well, at the time we only had like 3 or 4 each month, and I think, or 3 or 4 each week. Now I think it's going to be somewhere along the lines of, I would say minimum double next. I would say 8 drops a week by that time next year, if not more. I mean, we've done it before where we've had multiple drops each week, like more than one a day. They did a test run at DesignerCon last year. Like, yeah, let's do like 14 drops in like 4 days, and that was after Disney Golden Moments. Like that was nuts. Like, am I Daggett from Angry Beavers? Because that was nuts. I can't do that voice at all. That was nuts. No, can't do it. But after all amount of burns possible, like you're not going to be able to burn all of them. That's impossible. But moving on. Hey Studio says, your thoughts on bots? Bots are bad. Okay. I mean, they've done a great job at combating them, over the past couple months. But you'll always have a few of them. You'll always have whatever. I think they'll try to go for this drop tomorrow. Dare I say that they're going to try to go for, the first Star Wars comic ever minted on the blockchain? Probably. I think so. Well, the Realm says, I bought 2 bat cows just to see where it goes, and only got them after I learned they would burn whatever they didn't sell. Yeah, it's like less. Yeah, it's less than 12,000, so 11,500. Did you get any bat cow? I did not. I just thought that, regardless of what they do short term, long term, $300 for a bat cow, or I could get, 100-something thousand OMI. I got the OMI. I did that decision because I think bat cows can be very, very good short term. I can't wait to see Yo Steph. So I'll be hanging out with her on Friday. Ow! Ooh, my knee. I'm hanging out with her on Friday. I'll get to see her bat cows. Maybe you can get to see bat cow on me, and yeah. But like I said, I chose the OMI route. Lord of the Realm says, yeah, you're right. Only just under 2,500 unique bat cow owners. So I hear a cat. I hear 2 cats. I hear my fridge. I can't. Every now and then I can drown out the sound of things, but I usually have to have like a visual. I just have to see them. Like it's so like, and I completely tax my system when doing that. I see it, I can drown out other sound and just focus on that. But then like my body's all out of whack. it gets all out of whack for a little bit. Super Duper Hank says, hi Randy, what separates a Yankees fan from a Mets fan? What's the difference between the two? Enlighten me. Okay. Yankees fans. Okay. All right. Yankees fans are a little more hood. Yankees fans are a little more like the Bronx. Like Mets fans are like Long Islanders. Mets fans are like Mets, Jets, and Islanders Giants, Yankees, and Rangers. That's typically how it goes, for those three sports. And Mets guys are like Jerry Seinfeld. Yankees fans are like maybe like Joey Tribbiani. Yankees fans a little bit cooler. And I'm a Cardinals fan. I don't carry the torch for either one. I'm a Cardinals fan. Mets are like believers. Mets are like the ones that always have hope. Like, you gotta believe. And Yankees like, yo, this game's fixed. Yo, that's trash. Yankees fans wear like Timberlands. They have Timbs. We got a super chat from Adam Austin's face. How's it going, thing? Did you see Brock's back cows? Got some unique. Oh god. All right. Let's go for Brock's. Brock McBlockchain. Let's take a look. Where is it? I feel like Apollo Creed running at Rocky in Rocky 2, where at the hospital. Like, where is he? Where'd it go? I feel like Michael Jordan's kids in Space Jam, where Porky Pig comes up and to greet Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote and and they go off screen, and then Michael Jordan's kids like, dang, where'd they go? Where'd this go? I know that was a long road to walk to get to that punchline, but it's my show. I will make what references I want. So Brock McBlockchain has he put ring lights on a bat cowl, and he put. It looked like a car door that got smashed in for the wings, for the ears, and then I don't know what these. It's like rhinestones. Are they dashi stones? That was a cat. That was another cat. I gotta check the cat. I'll be right back. Adam Austin face. Okay. Kitties. Okay. No. Okay. There was no kitties. There was no kitties to be found. There was a. I got. My body. Okay. Okay. My hip. Okay. All right. We're good. So yeah, that was. And are these like speakers that he put? I don't know. I don't know 100% what this is. No. Twitter went and. Oh yeah, so it's the Lambo doors with ring lights. So that was really fun. And he puts a foxy pink cheetah one together. Dude, he's so funny. He's like, Brock is insanely busy. Like when did he have time to do this? This is what I love about that dude. He just gets the I don't know. It's just like fun. It's just does stuff for fun. Like, yeah, this is gonna give me like no. I don't know if it gives him joy. It gives us joy. So those are pretty fun. Oh, hey, look at this. Hey. No, it's this. Okay, this fish is battle ready. I think tomorrow you might see this fish in action. Maybe, I don't know. I think it is tomorrow. It is tomorrow. What is today? But yesterday is tomorrow. That's a Mr. Krabs thing. I didn't do his voice as well as I could have. Yeah, so that you'll see that fish in action later on today. Can't wait for it. Where was I? Yeah, bats. Didn't get a bat cow. Yep, right. Okay. So that's the difference between a Yankees fan and a Mets fan. That's generally what I am thinking. Okay, well, someone was just at the door. And I'm not gonna wait and see who it is. Okay, maybe I am. Like, y'all heard that, right? Like, it's just like, oh. My guns are in my bedroom. Okay, I think they're gone. Okay, moving on here. Gary O says straight fire. Big J87 or sorry 78 says, what is worth more in 3 years, Bat Cow or Secret Rare Star Wars comic? I think it depends on the Bat Cow. I think we all know the answer to that question. Well, if the roadmap only goes for 2.5 years of utility, then probably the CR Star Wars comic. But I didn't view it as like, Batcal or Star Wars comic. I viewed it as Batcal or OMI. But yeah. Yeah, but I mean, again, if you have, let's say they extend that to 3.5 years for the Batcal, and I don't know, the Star Wars comics are, like a couple grand, 9.8. I expect those to go up, obviously, probably undervalued. First ones ever. I think the Star Wars comics will be worth more than most Batcals, but I think there are going to be some Batcals that might be worth a little bit more. News Now Marijuana says, it's now officially the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And with you. Only Xena says, Veve just completely disrespected the community with this high edition and $15 Star Wars comic drop. So I don't think so. And part of the reason that I don't think so, that they didn't disrespect, is because how do you know, like, this was Veve? How do you know that this wasn't like a Star Wars executive be like, yeah, like I guarantee you, like, this happens everywhere. People trying to outperform the other, like their colleagues. How do you try to stand out? Be the best little worker bee, bring in the most money. How can a Star Wars executive stand out over a Marvel executive? By having more mints and by having higher charge for it. That's it. Like, that's what it could be. Now, is that the reason? I don't know. Could Veve have said, like, yeah, we could experiment with higher things. We want to, reach out to more people, and we want to, make sure everyone gets a fair thing. Yeah, it could be either or, but just saying, don't discount the fact that it could be one of those things. Like, it could be just, a rogue, Disney exec being like, yeah, trying to make bonus. Oh, hey, boss, look how much money I brought in. See, you put me in a position of power. I earn for you every time. Give me more power. Give me more responsibility. Let me look at your books. Let me find where I can make you some more money. And that's just what they do. They, put the thing on and squeeze. I've seen that. I've seen that happen before so many times. Did that happen? I have no idea. Moving on. Jonathan says Gauntlet should be airdropped if you have the Golden Moment set and you have to collect the stones. Can make it interesting. Which Golden Moment set? Like, there's a bunch of sets. I mean, Gauntlet could be airdropped if you have all of the collected all the Infinity Stones. But again, that's going to be a very, very low airdrop. There's not going to be a lot. Not going to be a lot of those. Orange Bag Lady says, had Ron English in space earlier. What? Says, if you can get to Beacon, New York, 14th of May, for Delusionville weekend event there, they're giving Veve folks VIP access. Oh, where's Beacon, New York? Let me find that out real quick. Hang on. Put that there. Let me put the old equalizer there. Name that reference. All right, let's go to the maps. Beacon, New York. Oh, that Beacon? I feel like Beacon's definitely a town. Okay, hang on. This is not. Beacon is a city in New York State. Okay, here we go. That makes a little more sense. A little far from me. Oh man, that's almost all the way up near Poughkeepsie. Y'all ever read the Poughkeepsie tapes? Ooh, no. But yeah, no, seriously. Let's, watch those things. I don't know, how far would that be? I mean, it's actually not a terrible drive. 14th. It's a Saturday. Supposed to be with Danielle that weekend, and then I do have a podcast on that Sunday. I don't know. Let me get back to you. I will put it in the calendar. Beacon, New York, Veve, VIP, access. I will get. You know what? Maybe if Danielle agrees, maybe we can do something for that thing. Okay, moving on. Thank you guys for 50 likes. That means the world. Winky Jones says, good luck to all on the secret rare. Yes, and to you. Paul said, hi, Randy. What do you think about how many people we're going to onboard when they go and see the movie Jurassic Park and get their Veve NFT? The last Jurassic Park, 44.1 million went to see it. That's a lot. You only get the NFT if you go to the double feature. And you only get it if you... And now, officially, I don't know what they said, but for me, I could not get the NFT unless I was in an AMC Stubs thing. It could be free, it could be whatever. I think they are limiting, whether purposely or not, how many people are going to get that. Because you could go get the double feature, like, hey, your friends go, and you have no idea about the NFT. Everyone could, like, how many people are Stubs members? Now, let's take a look at this. Let's do some math here. How many people are AMC Stubs members? Oh, 260,000 fully paid members. Now, that being said, it is in 15.8 million US households. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, they enrolled another 250,000 fully paid, but there's 15.8 million US households. Okay. Okay, so that's a lot better. I don't know then. And if you're an AMC Stubs member, like I am right now, I'm going to use that for everything. I'm seeing Doctor Strange this weekend. Guess where I bought it from? My AMC Stubs member. Wow. Yeah, so they have a lot of people using that Stubs. Hold on. AMC Stubs member. I don't know how many people use AMC Stubs. I really don't want to go to clariscommerce.com. Wait, what? Instead of, okay, all right, no, there. It doesn't really say. It's hard to say, but let's just assume that it's push the current member of the entire program. So if 15 million households, almost 16 million households, let's assume that minimum there's 3, so 45 million maybe. So there could be a lot. That seems like way too much. Seems like way too much, but I don't know. People might figure it out. It depends on what they think of NFTs, because people that were into Star Trek, or like Chaosium, or not the what are those called? Those Jade NFTs of the Book of the Dead. Like, they were not fans of NFTs because a lot of misinformation out there. Like, Cavell Anderson did a video on this dude that was straight up is like, what's an NFT? I don't really know. And then he makes like a 11-minute video on like NFTs, not really knowing what they are, and just full of misinformation. I think that, I don't know, honestly, this could bring in, let's do. I mean, let's just go for super max bull case, and then we'll go for lower. People might go to check it out, and then maybe, let's say like but it's only for that opening night. So how many theaters? Okay. How many AMC theaters in the U.S.? 593 theaters, so 2,000 or 800 screens. Oh no, I'm sorry. 7,775 screens in the U.S., 2,800. So figure about 10,500 screens in the Europe and the U.S. And let's say how many seats in AMC movie theater? Doesn't even say. I guess we could count, right? We can do a count. And then once we do the count, okay, get tickets. I guess it doesn't matter. What are the bad guys? I don't care. Can I get a movie prize? No, today. All right, today. Okay, whatever. PM and we'll. Oh my God. 1, 2. Excuse my line. 2, 3, 11. Okay, so 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, really? No. All right, so let's say about 100. So 100 seats? I feel like that's not possible, but YOLO. Okay. It's really a million seats that could, I guess. Okay. So let's say 1 million people can go, and out of that 1 million people, let's say 1% get the NFT. It's really only like 10,000 people. I don't know, we got like another 10,000 people maybe, give or take. And that's if like 1 million people go, like, and get the and qualify, that double feature, which that seems like a lot though. It seems like a lot. I don't know. I know that was a really long-winded answer for that. We went on a journey for that. Only Zenith says the Star Wars comic drop could have been epic and should have been, but the greed has already. All right, listen, we don't know that Veve was the one that did that. That could have very well been that executive, or just whatever. It's a progression, and again, when you have an app that's probably going to be have tens of millions of people in the future. 40-something thousand is not big. We've had comics had bigger mint runs than this, so I really don't see the issue. Phase Junior says, "Hey Randy, what will be Akomi's final circulating supply amount after all burns possible?" I mean, there is no. I mean, the final circulating amount right now wouldn't change. It's 312 to 314 billion, and it will never be higher than that. It can only go down. So, yeah. Derek Brad says, "Rockstar Randy, may the 4th be with you." And with you, Derek Brad. Ozina says, "Oh, you lames need to stop buying everything Veve drops. More selective, it'll be every 4." All right, so Only Zenith, a great way to get people to not listen to you is to call them lames. Like, a great way to make sure people do the opposite of what you say is to insult them. So you say, be more selective and it will eventually force you to respect us and give us true premium products. I mean, Veve's going to do what they're going to do. Their goal wasn't necessarily really to sell out. Like I said, we're far beyond what they thought that they would be by this point. But they do be growing a lot, though. Jerry Claus says, "I've been buying Jurassic Park tickets all over the country." I think, so they said you do not have to scan your tickets, but previously you've had to scan your tickets. So yeah, I don't know how it's going to be. Says, "You'll be happy with every Veve collectible you buy." I am. My stack in Star Wars tomorrow. Nah, I'll get 1 or 2. I'll see what I can get off the drop, and then from there, I don't know. Only Zena says $15 for low value Star Wars comic with 44,000 editions. No thanks, keep your trash media. Okay, listen. By all means, you could choose not to buy it, but this is not like a low value. Like, this is the first Star Wars comic, which I get it. There's a decent amount of, but it's not that it's not like a Hitmonkey where the 9.8 goes for like $150, $250. No, this goes for thousands of dollars. So it means something. J-Baz says, I feel like Randy's energy comes from those long-flowing Aztec locks. These are Inca Indian locks. I am Peruvian. Or so I'm told. So I'm told. I don't 100% know. No, yeah. Jerry Klaus' Star Wars is a great comic. Yep, agreed. Jason throwing some shade over there. Cheers, mate. Omi Panda says, evening, good evening, senor. I hope you're doing well. Darth Chaos says, may the force be with you all. And with you. Darth Chaos says, let's go. Adam Awesome Face, ooh, my body, says, thank you for the super chat. Saying, you see Brock's back, Hals? I got some unique ones. Yeah, I love that a bunch of you guys saw that. That was pretty legit. Yeah. Excuse me. Omi Panda says, my Golden State Warriors just lost. So depressed. I might go buy some Doge. Sorry for your loss with the Golden State Warriors, but do what you need to do to feel better. John Carter says, Todd or back. Todd. Real Talk says, Bat Cow Gang. Bat Cow Gang. Represent. Lord of the Realm says, I have a feeling we're going to get spicy news tomorrow. We might. We just might. Lord of the Realm says, love Brock. Can't wait for tomorrow. I know. I can't wait either. Oh, Diagonal Czechoslovakia says, get the Glock. Get the Glock. I should. Honestly, though, like, the distance between here and the door is pretty small. A lot can happen with the gun. You know, like, I mean, like, most people, really not good with a weapon. It takes up a few seconds to line a shot, too. Like, for you to go and, like, to line up a shot of a moving target, gun can jam. Like, gun only goes, like, wherever you point it. But a knife can come at you any which way. Give that person, like, a Mac 10. I'd still rather be me. Like, in this position. I mean, at that point, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of spray. I'd probably die with that. But, you know, like, you know, that's a full auto. Yeah, no, maybe not a Mac 10. Maybe like almost anything else. Moving on here. Real Talk is intruder. So your place is haunted. Oh, no. I'm also not showing those guns on live. That would have to be like in a state where certain guns are legal. That'd have to be in like Pennsylvania. It'd have to be in like upstate New York, wherever. Show us your guns. No. Oh, Panda says mine is beside me. My man. Only says, so for stating my opinion on channel, Veve has just restricted my account. No, for sure now that this is okay. There's maybe like your account got restricted for another reason. It's Okomi doesn't usually watch my stuff. Like, you know how much content I make a week? You know how many like dozens of hours like they would have to go and say, oh yeah, we're gonna hire one person, pay him $50,000 a year just to watch Randy Chavez content, just to make sure that people bad mouthing us will receive it like that. Do you understand like the absurdity of the thing that you just now? Is that weird timing? Absolutely. That's really weird, but Okomi doesn't do that. They don't like give you a ban for stating an opinion. If they did, David Rosen's mom would have been blacklisted like a long time ago, which they don't do. When one says, do you think MCP would be out in June 2022? June of this year? Maybe. I don't know. I think they would want to get the finances down first. You know, like MTL. I don't know. I hope so, but maybe Q3. Where was I? Yeah. Lord of the Realm says, hope Reese tells us more about OUP tomorrow. I hope he does too. I hope essentially crypto is prepared with those questions. Okay, this is guaranteed. This is from Lucasfilm and Disney for Star Wars Day. They didn't do much last year. We already have the gallery and the comic drop. More than last year. Fair point. So unless you count BB-8. So Miles says, how does Star Wars NFT rarity ratios look? Is it worth dumping a lot into Star Wars comics on drop? Only buy one. I'm going to buy one on the drop. You know, see what we have. Let's see what else we got here. Oh. Built this city on rock and roll. Okay, moving on here. I mean, the rarities, I don't know. Will we get more? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't FOMO into anything right now, just because things can still go down. There still might be a gem squeeze. I might wait. Pay says bye, Felicia. Good riddance. I mean, listen, I don't think I don't believe in censorship at all. I think you should be able to say whatever you want as long as it's. I mean, if you're spreading misinformation and like blatant FUD, then yeah, block. But if you're just being like, hey, I don't like this because of XYZ reasons, it's fine. Simple Mile says it's across from New Windsor, like a 2-hour drive, no traffic. Oh, I thought that was a reference to the that zombie movie, but you weren't kidding. Well, the Realm says, Randy, did you get access to the web app beta? No, I didn't. It's okay, maybe next time. Simple Mile says, if it's a Jurassic World NFT, I wouldn't bother, but if it's Star Wars or Disney, then yes. They could do an NFT for the new Obi-Wan show, for the next Disney film. Oh, I would love an Encanto one. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Talk about Bruno. I love that song. Mm-hmm. Oh, do a lightsaber collection drop would be legit. Oh god, that'd be so cool. I would love that. I would love that like nobody's business. JBaz's new interview with Brock on Twitter. Tank's going to be allowed in our vaults. What? Is it out right now? Is he in a space? Wait, what? On Twitter? Brock McBlockchain. Oh my god. Broken Crayons has a game. That looks amazing. Or Crypto Crayon. That is so cool. Crypto Crayons gave me an NFT once. It was nice. Wow, that's so cool. Wait, I don't see that where you put that the Fisha's tanks are going to be allowed in our vaults. J-Baz, send that to me on Twitter. Mauricio Arlano says less than 10,000 minutes for Jurassic Park NFT, my guess. Yeah, it makes sense. Paul says to the moon. Lord of the Realms says Brock definitely knows what this third game we're getting is. Utility finally feels like it's right around the corner. He might know. I wish we knew. Mauricio Arlano says, I say 15 people per AMC theater that are from Veve. Could be a lot. That could be a lot. Who knows? J-Baz says, did Randy just pull a lightsaber out to fend off someone at the door? I don't have a lightsaber. I got some stuff, though. I do got some stuff. Ginferno says, howdy. Paul says, thanks, Randy. No problem. Simple Model says, gonna go live for the Star Wars comic drop. Probably should. I don't know if I'll be up for it, to be honest. Who knows? Jerry Claus says, I'm buying Jurassic Park tickets all over the country. Get that bread, brother. Get it. OMI Panda says, the big money and old money hasn't even come into the crypto space. When that happens, these licensed NFTs are going to take off, and OMI will be there. Gotta have the long look in crypto. 100,000% you gotta have that long look. Oh god, excuse me. Oh, I don't know if I could eat that. I got something up there. Chicken. Who was I? Yo, what it is, bro? Milham, I hope you're doing well. I hope you and Brandy Babe are doing all right. Simple Mile says, best strategy is to buy movie tickets in the South, since they are the cheapest there. I don't know if you have to get them scanned, though. Jerry Clough says, imagine if number 1977 gets put up on secondary cheap, LOL. Or 1130. Oh, yeah. 1977 is the year it came out. Wait, 1138? 1138. Why 1138? 113.8? 138? Wait, yeah, why 1138? Remind me. Tim Strogel says, is the Jurassic Park NFT one per order. I think it's one per ticket. I think. Jerry Klaus says, yeah, I found some cheap ones in New England. Mom says, don't drink when you're depressed. Buy Doge. That'd be hilarious if Elon Musk did a joke ad for that to promote Doge. That would be good. Vincent Amashura says, what luck, I received a Batman cowl that is in the Detective Comics 1059, which is the comic the community gets to build on. Hey-yo. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Only Zenith says, apologize, bro, just pissed, just got banned. Can't use the market after I made the comment about Veve being greedy. Very strange. I agree, that is strange. If you watch my video from yesterday, right, today, like, I think it was today, like, I was banned too. I had a security issue, like, hang on. I'm going to show you. Talk about Bruno. I kept getting, like, service unavailable. And I kept getting, let me see where it went. I don't know if I have a screenshot that says security does not meet requirements. But yeah, I had, when I was trying to sign in, can't even see it now. I was getting that. Security does not meet, requirements. So I mean, put in a ticket and let them work at it. Yeah, if anything, go and do the what do you call it? Clear your cache, uninstall, reinstall. I don't know why that happens, but it does happen randomly. You stay glassy. What's going on? It's a long time no see. Life is crazy, but still love your Veve NFT input. Thank you so much. Appreciate that you're here, making the time to come watch me. Only Zena says, I've been a Veve member since February of last year. Never purchased gems off app. Never made a single transfer or trade. It's extremely annoying and frustrating. Yes, it is. Again, put a thing in Discord, put it in a ticket, and watch it go. J-Baz says, check the Fish Discord under media. Oh, the Drop podcast was his name. Fish Discord under media. I don't use Discord. I probably should. Midway, they said, oh, get the fudge out of here. So fish are gonna be able to be put in our vaults. Well. Hello there. Wow, that's amazing. When one Oz is only Zenith, that was banned too a few months ago for doing nothing. I raised a ticket to them, and my account was given back to me in 1 week. Good luck to you, Mike. Oh, water is so good for you. Gem NFT transfer still down? Yeah, unfortunately. JBS, halfway through, they talk gamification for Veve and talk about fishes. Amazing. Steve Duartes, I hope. I just purchased 4 tickets. Nice. I think you just said that on one of my other comments. Yep. Did you get one? Yep. Nice. I'm going to say nice, mate. There you go. Okay. Next here. Jerry Klaus says the double features playing in the small auditoriums mainly, nowhere near 10 million. It's the one show. So then let's say 2 million, and let's say 10% of that, 20,000. No, 1% of that would be 20,000 people that would buy it through the stubs thing. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, maybe 20,000. Get the NFL. I don't know. I think there's a lot of us Veve peeps that are gonna go and get a lot, but maybe that's only 1,000. I don't know. We shall see. J-Baz says, okay, just ask Brock. Said it's in Veve and sorry for the false alarm. Said it could be just up to them. Oh, okay. He wants that to happen, but we don't know if it's happening. OMI Panda says, I've been banned a few times on Veve, but after a few days or maybe a day, I was able to sign back in. I'm sure they're just taking precautions to ban the bots. I'm not worried. Yeah. John W. says, when mighty game. We don't know if we're getting the game. I hope we do, but we don't know. Is it difficult to buy fish? How much are they? I think they're like $100 maybe. I'm not sure. You go to fiches.com to mint. And let me give you one other thing as well. Excuse me. Where's the... I got to make sure I'm giving you the right information. Yep. Yes, fiches.com to mint, and fishcore.com if they need help minting. Fishcore.com is free. J Baz says, J Inferno. When I did, I was about 90 to 100-ish, depending on gas, of course. Yes. Do not mint when there is Bored Ape Yacht Club stuff going on. It will cost you thousands. Okay. Only Panda says, ow. If you do no wrong on the app, you have no worries. Agreed. Only says, appreciate the response, Randy and Only Panda. I'll try not to stress over it. Have a great night, peeps. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Ow, my body. I should do I don't think I did a fridge Patreon member shout out thing before. I should do that before I leave. I will do that before I leave. We don't talk about... I forgot the lyrics. Okay. Am I going to be able to... Yep, there we go. Ooh, we don't need that falling on my foot now, do we? Stay dead. Patreon member shout out. He told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine. He told me that my power would grow like the grapes that thrive on the vine. Oy J. Mariano's on his way. He told me that the man of my dreams would be just out of reach, betrothed to another. I hear him now. All right, everyone. Before I bounce, I'll keep going for a little bit. I'll answer the comments, but before I do, everyone please check out @HeyDavidana at KingNavsForever over on Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Navs over on the Veve app, Kobe Collection, OMI Player 1 over on YouTube, Great Thanks at ETH domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube, and @WetWizardVeve and Gary O @1234C83, all on the Twitter. Veve Drops says, Randy, what price will be the Star Wars NFT? Randy, what price will be the Star Wars NFT when Veve they will drop? Well, the comic's dropping tomorrow or today in like 10 hours, right? Yeah, in about 10 hours from right now. Will be? I don't know. Think Secret Rare can go for like 500. I don't know. They're all individual. They're all different. You know, it's so hard to say. Commons and uncommons could be going for like 20. Maybe even, I don't know. Some might even be. If they have like an amazing drop on, like a drop announcement, like tomorrow's the 5th, right? Yeah. Like we had nothing today. There was a very light news day. They could say, oh, for... If they were to have something for, Cinco de Mayo, they probably would have announced it today and had the Medium article tomorrow. They might announce something tomorrow. It's probably going to be a comic, though. And they would have the Medium article tomorrow. Another announcement on Thursday for the thing on Saturday. Yeah, I think that's what they might do. John W. says, I will say one thing. Your song pick is always unpredictable. Oh, why, thank you. Ryan Tender says, hey, Randy, I want land in E2. New to this, how do you determine what tiles to buy? It depends what you want. I always went... It depends on your strategy, what you want to do with the game. I always went for Tier 1, Class 1, which is... That's so expensive now. It's so hard to get. And the reason why it might not even be worth it now, the reason to get those back in the day was because that's all we knew. We didn't know anything about Tier 1, Class 1, whatever. We knew about Class, we didn't know about tiers. And we didn't know that we would get Essence. We're mining jewels from it. Now I think the play, because that land is so expensive to get, and you're only going to get a little bit of essence from that, it might be better to go to like a Megacity. My Megacity link down below, link to the game down below, link to my referral code, link to the Chavez Topia down below. You could buy next to cool things, like buy next to the statue. I mean, buying anywhere in New York is like impossible. Buying anywhere, any big location, it's like impossible. So that's why megacities, I think, would be good. I mean, if you're really creative and you decide, hey, I'm going to build some buildings and do whatever, by all means, go and get the land in the middle of nowhere for really cheap. I have a lot of class 1 in Antarctica. So Brazil, South Africa, India. I was going for like the BRICS nations, like in late 2020, early 2021. And this year is more about expanding just Chavez Topia. So it really depends what you want. Paul says 17. OMI Panda says, what's it cost to be next to Dashi? Like right above Dashi? Like on a piece of... I don't know. I mean, these guys typically would pay, each month. But I because they would pay, like, my fee for the fridge is 2 alligator Lokis per month, but I haven't been able to charge anyone because transfers are off. And the freezer is, well, the freezer was meant to just be, that was an ultra rare alligator Loki per month, but then I started saying, like, you know what, I'll give people lifelong things, like Standoff Chart and King Mavs. Those are lifelong, people things on there. So they're there for life. They're there for the life of the channel. And that was like $5,000 in NFTs. Wraithax, I put on it because he was like my first big subscriber. He was my first big super chat, first big Patreon member. Kobe Collects and Only Player One, we're paying monthly. And Hey David Don had like a big, like 3 or 4 month deal. Actually, his thing is coming up soon. Where's at Hey David Don? It was, I think that might have actually gone over. Like, I think that was actually recently. Supposed to be Hey David Don Freezer, I think. I don't have birthday. Okay. Let's go to March. Because maybe either way, whatever it was, it is currently not here. No, that's what Wizard. Yeah, I haven't charged people, and since we couldn't do this. Yeah, Kobe Collects. It's been almost 2 months for a couple of these guys. All right, okay. But I don't know where David Don was when his was up. I thought it was supposed to be by now, but I guess it wasn't. And it wasn't dinner, con, yep. Podcast, Keeley, yep. What was this one? 3P. Okay, that was one I recall. Yeah, actually, it's supposed to be in 2 days. Yeah, at Hey David Don Freezer, it's supposed to be up in 2 days. But again, because the agreements were in NFTs, and I don't know, for cash, and it depends. Only Panda, how long do you want to be next to Dashi for? Do you want to be, I don't know if you could be on Dashi, but you could be like right under VV Vibes next to Dashi. Let me know. Paul says foot. I don't know what that means. Foot. Lord of the Realms says uncommon is my favorite for tomorrow. That looks pretty cool. Only thing is one last comment. I guess VV made sure I couldn't go for the drop tomorrow for talking smack. Smack about it. I don't think that was it, but who knows. Ryan Sanchez says, how can I use you as an escrow for buying gems in VV? Any other escrows you might... I'm available. Shoot me a message on Twitter. Basically, what you have to do is, depends what are you paying in... What are you paying in? You're paying in... paying cash, paying crypto, paying whatever. Basically, what you would do is... if you're buying or somebody else is buying, somebody gives me the money. It's like, okay, I got the funds. Now y'all do the gem transfer. One of y'all take a Toby or a Kripken or whatever, buy it for whatever. Once the gems are secured, both parties said, yep, gems are here. I'll release the cash. That's what happens. John W says, wonder if the Fed talk tomorrow is going to affect the VV market. Probably. Probably going to affect everything. Paul says, your equalizer reference, it was my first thought. Equalizer with, so equalizer was I guess it could be two references. Equalizer, there's a episode in Hey Arnold where they're talking about Four-Eyed Jack. Four-Eyed Jack was a tenant that used to live at Hey Arnold's place like years and years ago, before the kids were born, before Arnold and Gerald were around, and he had died in the boarding house, and his ghost still haunted the place. And there was eerie things going on, and they're like, oh, it's just Ernie, oh, it's just Mr. Wynn, but no, they keep hearing like moaning like in the walls and in the things, and like, oh wow. So Ernie says like, I ain't going anywhere without the old equalizer here, and his equalizer is a mallet because he's in like construction. It's like a wooden mallet though, it's not like metal or something. Anyway, Golomi says, Randy, what up? What's up, Golomi? Thank you for the super chat. Saying, looking at token.vv.me, I think we break 50 billion token burns by the end of May, and reserve wallet goes below 200 billion by end of summer. Thoughts? I was just on that before. And let me check here. Token.vv.me. Yeah, probably right. That makes sense for the 50 billion. But I think that the reserve wallet those burns will slow down as we get burning from the circulating supply happening that would be by Q3, and the end of summer would be in Q3 anyway. So yeah, that makes sense. Their Clouds 1138 is a droid number, but THX 1138 is Lucas's masterpiece first movie. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Ryan Sanchez says, I love listening to your podcast. Have you thought about putting them on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts or other streaming apps? Love to listen while at work. I have thought of that. I don't know. I don't know why I'm scared. Maybe I should. I don't know how to do it. I guess I could learn. I could just look it up and be like, okay, well, how do I do this? But yeah, no, I haven't thought about that. Let me think about that while I go grab some water. I'll be. Oh, my hip. Okay, it burns. Ah, my knee. Okay, I am filling up the water bottle right now while I'm talking to you. I'm currently filling up the bottle. I feel like that episode of SpongeBob where like he forgets how to tie his shoes, and he's like, "I'm bringing you the patty, and you can give it to the customer, and I give it to you," which is right now. Squidward, the stuff Squidward has to put up with. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Yeah. Maybe I should. I'll try to look into doing that. G-Flow says, I wish they would just refill reserve burns from circulating supply. All parties. Well, they will. They will. Yeah, that will definitely happen. J-Baz says, agreed, Ryan. Just to stay busy and listen to all the fun tangents. How long do you see yourself doing this? I don't know. It's hard. I mean, I would do this until I'm actually ready to go with the go like full throttle, full steam ahead into the philanthropic goals of, hey guys, selling some OMI. I'm gonna go and buy some land in Madagascar. Or I'm gonna go do some things with charity and build some animal sanctuaries. I think that would be the. I think that would be not even the channel's end, because I would want the channel to like evolve and go into, hey guys, in Madagascar right now. I'm in Niger. I'm in I'm in like wherever. I think that would be fun. I think that would be good. Give people and especially people that have been here a while. Like, wow, I knew this guy when He was in let's go to one of my old school videos. Let's take a look here. My channel. I'm gonna go to my videos, and I'm gonna go to my videos. Can I? Oh, I can't do them from old to. Can I do my videos from old to? No, I can't. No. I wish I could do it from old videos to. Can I? No. Poopies. I don't know why I can't do that. Oh, manage videos? Oh, nope, not manage videos. Let it go. Nope. Oh, no. No, I can't do most recent. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me do that. Unless I could search real. Oh no, I know what I could do. Pokemon sales data. This is from. Oh my god, I look like doo-doo. This is from December of 2020. So this isn't even my final form. Gangs in New York. Coming out of the Pokemon sales data video, and I want to go a little over buying strategy as well. To start, we have Fossil, we have a Dragonite, and a Ditto. Still had the black nail polish. They were sold as one pair, both first edition, both PSA 10, 6,450. So that was wow. Okay, so I could go even further back. October, Pokemon sales data. Let me see, for, I don't know, I could put 15 April 2020. I don't know if that's a thing. I will find out. Actually, I don't know why my Wi-Fi is not on. Let me get to more comments here, though. Ryan Sanders, hit me up if you want to do it. Ooh. Okay, no. Just hit me up if you want to do it. We'd love to show you how we uploaded ours. Oh, yes. Message me on Twitter, please. Oh, wow. This is from May 3rd. Oh, wow, this is May 3rd. This is literally 2 years ago of 2020. Hey guys, how's it going? This is the real Randy Chavez coming at you on whatever date this is today of quarantine. I don't know. So moving first, jumping right into hair. T17. We have a Typhlosion. First, T17 is a really rare Pokemon card that is, the PSA 10 is impossible to get. That particular set for Neo Genesis is something that has a red dot on it. It always has print lines on it. It's got, going over Rob's stuff this morning about blue dots and red dots. It's just notorious. That whole Neo Genesis set is notorious for not being PSA 10 friendly. It has a bunch of factory errors that make it impossible. So if you get a PSA 10, it's really, really hard. I don't even know what this one was. PSA 5. Oh, it's PSA 5. PSA 5. It's not really a good card. Sold for $380. Damn. Outside of that, we had a Dark Feraligatr. This one I thoroughly enjoy following. Oh, I love Dark Feral. I used to have 2 of those. Anyway, so that's some old Chavez. I don't know if the sales data is 2 years old. Why would anyone want to watch that or listen to that? But yeah. Jabez says Randy's the Rogan of Veve. Oh, I love getting new people on it. I love getting interesting people. And the thing is that I'm trying to play the long game. It's I know people go oh, Veve, have you, I could just spam Veve all day and spam on me all day, but with someone like Jeremy Pador or Cavell and Taps were going over the financial stuff, the doing whatever. And I was asking questions are you ever gonna do a future foundation? What are you gonna do with those funds? Or, what's the most astounding fact you've ever seen in your 45 years? I always wanted to go and find out who the person was that I'm interviewing. And yeah, it's great to see their mind. It's great to Darcy Donovan, who and I know I keep mentioning her a lot. I'm just really excited / nervous. She's a former Miss Nashville, Tennessee. She's an actress, movie star. she's seen like for like her beauty, but what does she find beauty in? Like I want to know like the depths of people. And I feel like a lot of people would be like, okay, come on, Chavez, let's get to what we're really here for. And I do have to piece of that too. And I want to hear that as well. Like if you think I'm not going to interview her about crypto and NFTs, like of course it's gonna be like more than half the podcast. I hope I have her for a long time. I don't know. We'll see. Cartmill says, "Yo, Randy, can your neighbors hear you talking to the wall today? Thank you for always keeping us updated." I mean, I can hear them. I, they are loud. They get like they drop things like they're quite old, but they have kids. They're like they don't have or they have kids. Their kids like old and out, but they like like parent their granddaughter. Like the daughter is somewhere and the granddaughter's here like sometimes, and it's like I don't know 100% how it works. But they tell me like, oh yeah, Randy, my wife needs to cook, so I need to go turn on the boiler. I was like, yeah, it's fine. And yeah, it happens. But I don't know. I assume they could hear a little bit, maybe. J Beth says Randy needs his flowers before he leaves us. Hopefully, the end isn't quite in sight for our sake. Followers, flowers. Oh, I mean, I would have. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't leave for a while. I mean, if I also think it's important for people to see that hey, I'm not just hecking off to like my own private island, and I'm not doing it. I think it's good to show people that hey guys, I'm man of my word, I'm here I go, off to save the rainforest. I think it's important for people to know, and I also think that people give the 1%, like the 1% does get a bad name. Is there a hell of a lot of waste? Is there a hell of a lot of like discussing like what's that called? Gross misuse of funds. That's almost like offensive, like lifestyle frivolousness. Abso-heckin-lutely. But I also think that there are many rich people that millionaires and billionaires that really help the world, that help the world more than any normal people can. Because, you can only do so much as one person. But if you have the money to fix things, you can really fix things. And I think it's important to show people, hey guys, this is what I'm doing with my money. So there's a comic book in one of the DC ones where Alfred dies. Spoilers. one comic book in DC where Alfred dies, and he leaves the money to Dick Grayson. And I love the sentiment of the comic. I love the fact that they're trying to teach people to be responsible, but they do this in like the worst way. They say like, "Hey, I just inherited." Dick Grayson says, "I just inherited like $1 billion," and he says like, "I'm going to stop homelessness, and I've done the math. This is how and I'm going to give it all away." It's like, commend you for thinking that you're trying to do the right thing, but homelessness is not just a blanket issue of just money. That goes with like addiction. That goes with abuse. That goes with like a lot of vets are homeless. Like a lot of homeless are veterans. Like it's a lot of PTSD that you just can't cure by throwing money at the problem. Maybe you can if it's just there's deeper issues in that, and I wish that these comic book people, these writers knew that. There's a lot of like Jonathan Hickman has beautiful, beautiful things. There's for Secret Wars, a bunch of stuff for Avengers. The writers that did Civil War, there are beautiful stories, and they go really, really well. But there are some comics that they mean well, and they're like dangerous. They think like, oh, Dick Grayson can do it. Well, only in comic books. A real billionaire would never give away his billions. Well, what is Elon Musk doing? Like, what is it like? Not that I would ever be like a billionaire. I mean, it's possible if I hodl my OMI for 10 years and goes when it goes to $10. But I'd really and I guess anyone that's 50 would say, all right, just freaking do that, Chavez. You're young. You'll be anyone that is 42 will be like, Chavez, if you hodl your OMI for 10 years and you have finally win a $10 OMI, you have over $1 billion. You'll be 1 year younger than I am. Girlfriend could tell me that, like, Chavez, you could hodl this OMI for 16 years, and you could be 1 year younger than I am by the time it hits $10. If it takes 16 years to hit $10. Not that it would. So like I get that, but there's things along the way that I want to help as well. And I think that's important for other people to say, like, I also try kind of keep people in check too. I mean, it's really easy to go and change as a person and not in the best way when you get money. Like it's really easy to be like a jerk. And it's a learning curve. So I think I could kind of help in that transition as people get money that they've never had before. Daybaz says, I like that the hair was the uncommon Randy. Not sure if we're at rare or ultra rare at this point. I'm so curious to see more of this. I want to watch a little bit more. Because I've been buying a couple of the PSA 10 copies. This is the first edition BGS 9. Ooh. There's like 5 BGSs. There's like a 2 9s, a 9.5, and then there's like an 8.5, I think, and something that doesn't really matter. But this one, I was so jacked then. I was only like a month. Look at the striations in the shoulders. I was only a month into quarantine, so I was still, not chunky, not fat. You go me from 2 years ago. I'm looking at you, and I'm so proud. Moving on here. Where was I? Mm-hmm. I had 2 likes on that video and 16 views. Good times. G Flow says, really torn about completing tomorrow's set or buying more OMI. What are your thoughts? Veve market could tank at the first appearance Vader, first appearance. Are we gonna get that? I don't know. It could tank it. I mean, it's been tanking. How much more can it tank? I don't know. OMI could be cut in half. Like what is OMI right now? Let's take a look. I haven't checked in a little while, but let's take a look. Here. All right, go to the Bit4X. Gonna go and do the thing. Somebody just sent me a text. After investing in crypto for 6 months, Steven lost $45,000. He just decided. Yeah, that was great. Oh no. Okay. Here we go. OMI, yeah. So we do got that nice support at the 0.0020. Where are we gonna go? I don't know. There's always going to be there's consistently always those sell orders. Got some bad actors that don't like the coin being too high. No, where was I? Yeah, I don't know. I would rather get OMI because you get the set tomorrow. Let's say you spend $1,000. Okay, you could probably get 400,000 OMI. 400,000 OMI will be $400,000 at some point in the future. Will that set be 400,000? Probably not. And not that it would cost you $1,000. Maybe it cost you $600. Or let's say $800. I don't know. Secret Rare might be $500 just by itself. It's hard to say. I don't know. Whatever the price is, long term OMI is probably better. Now, short term, can you take that and flip it and then get more OMI and get? Yeah, probably. But I'm not really a flipper. J-Baz says, at G-Flow, I'd say comics. The way markets are, there seems to be time to buy OMI for a bit. Correct. There probably is. Probably have months. Probably have a couple months. I don't see a massive pump coming anytime soon, but OMI will probably stay this price for the rest of the quarter and maybe even part of Q3, depending on, where they go with it. J-Baz, Randy's about to go down his own old video rabbit hole all night after this. I probably will. I can't show it on. Ooh. I have my good friend Lucy in here that my friend sent me, and I can't wait. I don't know where I'm gonna. I don't know where I'm gonna go and when I'm gonna do this. What I'm gonna. I could take it and watch Hey Arnold. I could take it and do a stream. I don't know. We'll see. I watch my own videos. Might be too meta. Might be like watching myself, and I don't know. We shall see. Where was I? Let's go to some YouTube comments on my videos, and I'll let you know what I respond. That was only a couple. Chris Topher, who's a longtime troll, says OMI 3 Only 3 leading zeros coming to a price near you. Possibly, it's possible. It says, when is the 000 OMI party? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon, so I can buy more. That was it. Let's go to the Facebook and see. I'd give it a go. So I think I'll say that that's not really a VV OMI thing. But Alex Cohen says prescribed psychedelics will replace amphetamines and SSRIs over the next decade, although I hope it's sooner than that. Mark Anderson says, how would this change our society and culture? Elon Musk responds, I've talked to many more people who were helped by psychedelics and ketamine than SSRIs and amphetamines. And I posted that saying that psychedelics helped me become the person I am today. So yes, agreed. Obviously under the supervision of a doctor. D-Flow says, thanks for the response. Just got my Club 33 merch today. Super pumped. Hey-yo. J-Baz says, G-Flow, cool. Just got my 3rd shirt in today as well. Wife loved hers as well. I should be getting some soon. I have a thought that maybe... Ugh. So I have like the best and worst friends in the world. Best friends go and call you and say, hey, I got a package, come pick it up. The worst friends leave it by your door without saying hello. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know why, he knows, like, I'm paranoid, too. Like, he knows, like, he's military, too. Like, he's probably just messing with me. But how does he know I didn't have, like, a shotgun wired to that? Like, I don't... Yeah. Oh, my God. Look at her butt. Yeah. Ooh. She loves you, yeah. She loves you, yeah. She loves you, yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, so we got a Partners Club 33 on the front, and then we got a Partners Club 33 with the VV on the back. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, what this? Oh, this is just a thing. Yeah. I don't know why I knew or I thought what that was, but this is mine's now. I'm going to wear this to bed because it is cold. It is a little chilly for me. Okay. I got a. Yep. Okay. Get that out of the way. Oh, this is nice and warm. Help! I can't see. Ooh. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I could totally use this to run nice and tight. Nice and whoopah. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. This is great. This is my jam. This is my bag, baby. Ooh, what that? I got a tag. Yeah. Okay. I don't know where the tag went. Oh, wait. Here it is. Yeah. Oh, no. I can't get it. Okay, there it is. New comments. Hope for the utilities will have us partying together in the future. Yeah, 100%. There's going to be a lot of parties. Can't wait for them. Ronnie87 says, I'm jealous. J-Baz says, one day I hope, heading to Florida in July. Wonder how many Veve people will peep the merch I have on. I need the hoodie next. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness. Actually, I got a message. The partners statue, and be like, got it. Opened it on the stream. Ha 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 ha. Lucy versus Randy versus the hoodie. Yes. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. Oh, forgot. I just got water. I'm gonna have to pee tonight, boy. Okay. So, what other comments can I think? What for the 40 people that are here? I don't know. Let's Google thought-provoking questions. Thought-provoking. Can we get like a Dino stream thing in here going? Like, I'm kind of starting to. I don't want to eat. I kind of just ate. When was the last time I tried something new? What time? That is not a thought provoking. I'm just not. I'm not trusting Google for that. I don't know when the last time I tried something new that was. Crazy that Mr. Disney is doing all the lifting for the group. Really cool of him. Yeah. Partners statue on. Go follow Partners statue on Twitter if you would like. How do you like it? It is great. Nice and warm. Gonna go running in it tomorrow. And honestly, it is laundry day, so I actually do not have a ooh, my throat's starting to hurt. So I actually don't have another sweatshirt. Why I wasn't wearing a sweatshirt right now is because it was laundry day, and I'm not. Yeah. Let me check the Veve app real quick. There's some sort of talent we want. Yeah, probably. Let's go and take a look at the market. Let's see the golden moments. Let's see what the partner statue's at. He's over at 11.7. There's less of him now, and he's at a higher thing. So let's take a look at Loki. They're starting to film this summer. Can't wait. Secret. Oh, there's 25. He's gonna be. Oh, he's at 1,300. Oh, I wish I could get him. I wish I can get another one. He's quite low. Let's see what the ultra rare is at. Oh, he's at 104. All right, so he's around the same. And the cheapest sub 100 is 4,500, which is obviously ridiculous. You don't want to pay that. There's alligator. Oh wow, it's $20 for an alligator Loki. I got it. I can't. I want to buy this so badly. I bought it. It's $20. Like half the retail value. Of course I bought it. I shouldn't have bought it. I don't know why I'm doing this. So stupid. Yeah, it's $20. All right, so edition low to high. Let's see those. Wow, you'd actually get number 66 for $250. That's actually a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal in my opinion. I love these stamps. And these stamps, these are not like if you want to make money, don't get the stamps. I bought them because oh wow. It is $410 for the Year of the Rat, like the book, like the book of the book of stamps, the Year of the Rat. There's only 43 over there, which is still like 5%ish. Year of the Ox, 72. Wow, and these are the books. 55, and there's not too many of these. These are really the actual literal stamps. These are so much cheaper. There's 32. They're $33 for like for the rare. It's crazy talk. John W says, if the lenticulars are first edition, why aren't comic books? I don't know. I think because one is like art, although comic books are art. cards and art are like first edition. Comic books, I don't know what they are, what they'd be considered. I don't know why. Jay Baz says, "What makes you want to do animal philanthropy?" Interesting. Um, I just love animals, and so well. I mean, one, I love animals. Like, I met a guy on Saturday that knows Jack Hanna, and for those of you that do not know, that are maybe a little older than me or my age, there was a show called Jack Hanna's Animal Adventures, and he was like the Steve Irwin before Steve Irwin was Steve Irwin. Wow, he's 75 years old. He had and I just love I always loved animals. They're just so cool. Like they just they're just there and they just do stuff like dog. We don't deserve dogs. Like dogs are like they just want food and pets and ask for nothing in return. They just want love, man. They're just love machines. They just give you like why is there a thing on Reddit called dads who did not want pets? Because men are these like emotionally stunted like walls. They just like they don't show that. Why? Because like I can't tell you how many men, adult men, like that hate their lives. That just like yeah, wife don't kids don't talk to me. They just don't talk to me when they want money, and wife doesn't give me any, and they don't feel love. Like they don't get like what happens to men when they're like feeling down in the dumps? Like do they call anyone? No, nobody gives a fudge what happened, what men are feeling. Women get like shoulders crying all the time, and dogs just why did dads and dogs get along so well? Because that's the only one in the family that's giving them like that love and attention. I think that by partnering with Best Friends Animal Society and building shelters and getting more dogs into homes, you break down men's walls and you go and you make them better husbands, you make them better fathers, you make them better just all around people. And that will make for happier families. That will just make for a happier world. So that's one aspect of it, is just trying to cater to the emotions of men. And the other part of it is, well, I mean, nobody else. Some people are doing it. I think I could, not to be like really egotistical, I think that I could do it better, because it would be self-funded. I wouldn't have to like cut corners here and there. Like, nope, this is 100% of it. Goes towards the charity that I'm going to do. And then even if I can't do it, even if I buy this land in Madagascar, I try to help these endangered species. Even if I don't succeed at getting these endangered species off the endangered species list, I could at least move the ball forward a little bit and then let somebody else come in that's smarter, has more money, and they can I can pass off the torch and they can do it. But the succeeding, like, well, Chavez, the grand scheme of things, how long do we all really have on Earth? How long, like we're supposed to be traveling to Mars and doing whatever. Yeah, absolutely. We'd be a multi-planet species. And I think that eventually, in hundreds of years, maybe 1,000 years, that we will want to bring, there will be no wars finally. We'll be like a type 1 civilization. Everything will be dandy. And at that time, people will care. Like, when do people start caring about the environment? When the GDP is at least 5,000 per person. That's when people start caring about the environment. And I think at that point, maybe if I didn't do something, or like, if I or other people don't fight for conservation now, then a lot of animals that could be saved and could still be alive and around in hundreds or 1,000 years from now, that could be moved off planet, they wouldn't be able to. And I think those future humans would be sad. They're like, oh, these animals seem really cool. I wish I could see a lot of animals that aren't alive, that don't exist anymore, because of like hunting or disease, like whatever it is, they're not around. And I wish I could see those, because animals are beautiful and cool and majestic and dangerous, and I just wish I could see them. And I think that be doing future humanity a disservice by not trying to save them now. And I think that instead of just learning about them like on videos or in history books, they could go and see them in like in real life. I think that so those three reasons pretty much why I like them. Excuse me. Jay Bad says, love that you do the get to know people streams, not just projects themselves. Always interesting to pull the curtain back. I think so too. I think it also helps people make informed decisions. Like, how do you really know someone? Like, how do you really invest in a project unless you know people's reasons? How do you really know, like, unless you know the way they think? You might know their work experience and you might know their ideas and whatever, but how do they perceive the world? How and why do they? What neurons are firing together? What moves them? What are their motivations? Can their motivations change? How strong are their morals? Like I think in order to invest in something, you really need to know that about someone. And like when I invest in a company, I watch every single interview like multiple times. The CEOs like me, like investing in this company is not just taking a bunch of LSD and just being like, oh, YOLO, like it's with Tesla, high-risk lending, Pokemon, like it wasn't just that. It is painstakingly boring hours of research. Like what do you have to do to do recon on like a mission? You have to sit in a car for days at a time watching shift change. You have to watch who's coming and going from that address, who's it's boring, but it's the work that has to be done. And that, I think, is the homework. That, like, to do investment, you have to do emotional recon. You have to see why people do and how they react under stress, how they react under, if they're pushed, how they react under, good conditions and bad conditions. How do they differ? My friend Wells would have been the perfect, like, CEO. Like, you can't read it. Like, he's just, whether things are going great, hey, Wells, everything's going. Yeah, it's good. Wells, like, and like, meanwhile, like, he could have just won lotto, or like his mom could have died. It's like, yeah, that's fine. Like, he just didn't. He just doesn't have him. It's really crazy. I love that dude. I should get him on podcast. Maelstrom's happy Star Wars Day, Randy. Oh, happy Star Wars Day to you, Maelstrom. There's a lot of streamers aren't like that, which I get, but it's why Rogan's number one also. That's a good point too. I actually have a screenshot or a picture of somebody saying like, says like the next Joe Rogan. It's like, oh, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said. I don't know if that's true. I mean, he's got a lot of experience in a lot of different things, and he just grew up in a different time. Just growing up with no technology and slowly learning about it. I mean, we kind of did the same thing, at our age. I think we were like the last generation of like, yeah, let's go play outside. And, there's no, starting in like the mid to late 2000s, kids were just getting cell phones at like 10, 12, like, it didn't work. I've had a cell phone maybe half my life. So I was like 15. Before then I didn't have one. Because you didn't have one in the 90s and early 2000s. Later you did, but and I paid for that myself. It wasn't like mommy and daddy that gave me one. No, I had a job, paid for that myself. Moving on. John W says, I like the Day of the Dead stamps, since I think it's funny that they're technically the first U.S. government NFTs, and they're Spanish stuff. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I really like that. That the first U.S. government stamps were like Mexican themed. It was great. Yes, happy Star Wars Day to everyone. Yuki Strike says, I cheated on Veve today. # back howls. It's okay. I think it's good to go and venture out. Like you don't learn that way. Like you don't learn by only sticking with one thing. You learn by venturing out and trying to learn many different things. And even if you fail, like what did Steve Carell say? What did Michael Scott say? Like, I lost all my money in a pyramid scheme. But on that one transaction, I learned more than what you learn at like college or whatever. Like, yeah, I think it's really good to go out and even if things fail, it's good to go and say, well, now you know what works and what doesn't work, at least in one aspect. Jerry Claus says broken equals boring. Boring. I love the man. I love that dude. He's J Baz says, oh, Jerry, I like it. Yeah, I like it too. BB Shaman says, much love to you, Randy, and to the chat. How you doing today? We're doing all right. We're just chilling, relaxing, cool, shoot some b-ball. Got my partner's statue thing. Why are you looking at me like you want one? You want one? So I can't get one that will cover up your beautiful collar. Maybe I'll get a t-shirt. I don't know. G-Flow's last question about Walt. What is your long-term price prediction? Do you plan to take profit at any point? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think I would rather take... yeah. Ooh, that didn't feel good. There's a... not that I'm a Muay Thai fighter at all, but there's a Muay Thai fighters, they'll go and they'll take like a thicker stick than this, and they'll whack their shins and they'll make like little micro fractures, and the calcium deposits, get in those micro fractures, and then your leg becomes just like a solid wooden thing. I don't know, but it just felt like I had one really quick. Cause like, oh, that didn't feel good. Yeah, I'd much rather take profit from the NFTs, which I already have. Well, I didn't really take the profit. I just put it into OMI. Yeah, I would say. But really, I would put more into land now. I don't think I'd sell any NFTs for OMI. I mean, unless OMI goes down to like 0.001 or 2 zeros or 3 zeros, then I would sell it for OMI. I would sell it at such a huge discount. Like, you don't even know. I'm so fancy. You already know. Like, if OMI goes down to... God, if it goes down to 0.0099, like just below 0.001, like 3 zeros and then a 9, like whatever, and let's say Walt's the way it is, I say, like, okay, I'll give you my Walt for 55% off or whatever, and I can get like 5 million OMI, it's really not bad. It's not a bad idea. For me, anyway. But that's if OMI gets cut, and it drops like 60%, trying to take profit on, as OMI gets, as it moons, probably want to take profit from that a little bit. 131.5 million OMI, I think, or I'll make a video of that tomorrow. Maybe I'll make a video about that after this, when to take profit, when I'm going to do it. The long-term price for it, I mean, Walt will be 100K at some point. That'll be 100K at some point. Yeah, it was already at 50. All I have to do at all-time high, just double from there again. And it'll be a struggle to get there. There's people that are buying now at 10, 12K, whatever, gets to 30K. Oh yeah, let's say it gets 36K. Oh yeah, triple my money. I'll go into other things. Could do that. But if OMI moons, or when OMI moons, and suddenly, at like 8 cents, and I have like $10 million, okay, I don't need to sell a Walt for 50,000 at that point, I mean, again, if I would sell it, it would be for land, or I don't know. You probably don't want to sell a Walt. You probably don't want to sell some of these things. I don't know what I would do. I'll keep you all posted. If anything, I would sell OMI and put it into more collectibles. I have a lot of OMI. There's only a certain amount of Waltz. It's just that's just being a collector at that point. Just not. But yeah, Walt along, and I don't know when that happens. That could happen in the next year or so, year or two, 100K. That could be $200,000 at some point. If that gets into collectors' hands, who knows? JBS says, Shaman, what's up, man? Hope you're having a good day. Shaman is amazing. Sure. Send lay code. And lay website. So I guess you guys can get a a discount code if you want to buy stuff. Oh, I love it when people spam me with likes. Good times. Yeah, I'll get you guys a code for this. It'll be legit. J-Bass says, enjoy the way your brain works. Keeps it interesting, man. Don't mean to spam the chat, but I'll keep it alive. I'm here. Yeah, by all means. This is a Ask Me Anything. This is a... We're just hanging. We're chilling. We're just having a good day. And it is... Yeah, I got 58% battery. We are good to go. It's just me, so I'm not draining the battery. If it's other people, volume comes through, and then, whatever. Like I was on Rob's Stuff channel yesterday, and Dina was there, Veve Vibes was there, my collectibles was there. A lot of good stuff. Moving on. And keep moving on. Alright. Veve Challenge is at J-Baz. Yo, got hero cards tomorrow. Hype for tomorrow. May the force be with you, everybody. Veve Challenge says, that shirt is so cool. Wish I had a partner shirt. Well, I'm going to be able to get you guys a discount code in a couple seconds. Crazy Dan 420 says, Joe Rogan is cool, and so are the Bat Cows. I agree. Things are cool. Gonna get this. I'm gonna go over my Facebook memories with you guys and see what oh god, there's a lot of stuff. Opportunity happens when timing and preparedness meet. Randy Chavez, 2011. Oh, May 4th, 2012. Just saw The Avengers. I will fight anyone who thinks this was a bad movie. Wow. That was so cool. Yeah. So it was that was me saying I just saw. Oh wow, 10 years ago I was ready to fight people that called Avengers a bad movie. Yeah. Also, Ron Paul kind of helped shape me as the man I am today. He says, if you're lucky enough to know, then you have a greater responsibility to act than those who live in ignorance. He said, if you have the ability to help in a situation, you have a moral obligation to do so. If I have the ability to help, I'm going to help. God, I've loved him. Violence, yep, no, not that one, that's a bad one. Aw, it's also when I met my my good friend Erica. We had dated in 2014, and then we just we've just been best friends for 10 years now. Love her. My head voices. Those are just good. Oh yeah, my wallet hurts out of the thing in New York. Oh, be me. Be nearly 3 weeks. This is in 2015. I wrote a be me status. Be me. Be nearly 3 weeks ago. Be doing a favor for someone. Be having to go to a club. Thank God I had a suit. During club time, I see someone there. Someone I haven't seen in a long time. Oh, this girl Terry. I was like, Terry? She's like, oh my God. I was like, it's me. But for tonight, my name is Pablo de la Vega. I vaguely remember this job. She says, one of your jobs? Like, yeah, long story. And she says, do I want to know? I was like, maybe later, but you can help. And I give her a smile. And she says, I haven't seen you in nearly 10 years, and you're asking for a favor? So I give her a bigger smile. And she says, fine. I said, yes, here, take down my number. So we move closer together. And I said, oh. And she says, what? I was like, I guess it has been a while. And she says, what do you mean? And I was like, well, you look middle-aged. and she looks at me, shows the drink in my face, and was like, oh, she did a great job. Exactly what I want. I was like, I'll call you later. She says, you better. You owe me a drink. So take note. Never tell a woman she looks middle-aged, especially if she's only 36. Again, this was 2015 Chavez, and this was for a job. I had to make it look like, whatever. God, those are good times. Oh my God. May of 2017, when I'm trying to lose weight. So I was really huge in 2016. I'm drinking egg whites, and you can see my Star Fox on my left. So that's my left arm. I look pretty good. I look pretty good there. Oh, I gotta save that photo, man. Chavez, you look good in that photo. Veve Shaman says, at J-Baz, hope your day is good as well. Oh, I hope everyone's day is doing particularly well. And then we got J-Baz says, laying with the fam, chilling y'all and Randy. Good way to end the day. It is a good day. Maelstrom says, do you have 2 wallets? I've learned to buy 2 of my favorite collectibles. Otherwise, I can't bring myself to sell them when they're in profit. Um, I don't. I don't have 2 wallets. I was thinking about trying to get one, but I didn't get one. I have one. I was trying to get another one, but I didn't. Um, man, 5 years ago I was so ripped. So I know why I know why people shop at King Cullen and Stop and Shop instead of Walmart. Well, it's cheaper because they don't have to deal with the people at Walmart. Uh, oh my god. So in May of 2017, I was going to school. I was doing a Russian project. It was due, and it was the anniversary of when Natasha said she wasn't coming back. So 10 years ago yesterday, on the 3rd, Natasha had a one of her friends died in Donetsk. This was like Russia-Ukraine war. Like this was like Ukraine civil war, like 2014. And we were engaged, and she said like, "Hey, one of my friends died. I'm fighting over here. I'm not coming back." So I was thinking about her because that was the anniversary of when I was doing the project. Anniversary of other things as well. So thinking about Kiev. I was doing a project on school in Kiev, present the project today, and my Russian professor said, "That was good presentation, but didn't you say you did the project on Donetsk?" And I was like, sorry. I was thinking of Kiev when I did this. I don't know what happened. Want me to redo it? He says, "No, it's okay. You'll make me laugh. You'll get the pass." And I was like, when in doubt, kids, make your professors laugh. That's what I was telling people. Goes a long way. So let's see what I got here. Oh, all chat gaming, so that was romantic AF. It says, wow, bro was yoked. I was yoked back in the day. It says, right, haha, looking like Jason Mimosa. Oh, thank you so much. We were going over today who would play us in movies and who would we play, like in the Netflix documentary or the Disney documentary of Veve, if Disney buys Veve in like 8 years, 10 years, whatever. I think I could play Alex G. I think I could play him in the documentary. And someone's like, who could play you, Rand? It's like, I don't know. Who could play me? I'm thinking like Taylor Lautner, like Jason Momoa. I was like, I guess he could play me. That would be great. Thank you for the Jason Momoa. Oh, I have finally. Oh, so partnerstatue.com or by clicking store on club33.io, but you can go to partnerstatue.com or club33.io. Code name is Chavez15. Chavez15 is 15% off until May 11th, 2022. Tell them to tag me and Partner Statue when they receive it. Thank you, Randy. Hearts. So that is what is going down. Is going down. I'm yelling timber, you better move. Just told them, you better dance. No, I won't remember. Okay. And then, in May of 2018, after the Avengers Infinity, I was like, oh, take me away. So I guess I was, so, tails you die, heads you live. Heads I live. And so I guess it's your lucky day. And the guy was like, best 2 out of 3. I was really nihilistic back in 2019. I wasn't that nihilistic. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. So it eventually my military peeps met up with my New York friends that I do PI jobs with, and that whole thing was crazy. But be me, be in May 4, 2019, be a certain amount of time ago, be at Brittany's, who was one of my exes back in the day. And we be Skyping Kara. Kara was a girl that we had served together. She was in 2019. She was in Afghanistan, but she wasn't in the military. She was contracting for the government as a type of as just a contractor. So we were just Skyping her. She was in the morale tent. And Billy Joel comes on. It's Uptown Girl, and I was like, "Oh, Brittany, it's your song." And she's like, "Oh my god." And Kara says, "Wait, what song? I can't hear." And Brittany said it was Billy Joel's Uptown Girl. And Kara says, "Why is that your song?" And I say, "Go on, tell her." And Brittany says, because our friends are mean. And Kara's like, still kind of confused. So I said, okay, basically, like 16 years ago, Brittany used to live in Dix Hills. That's a real place. It's in New York. I swear it's a real place. DIX. So Delta India X-ray. Dix Hills. And Brittany said, really rich part of Long Island. And then I said, then her dad got the heck suit out of him. And Kara says, okay. So I said, so she moved to a slightly less nicer neighborhood, except houses weren't millions of dollars each. And then Brittany says they were still like $800,000 houses. They were still. I said, so we all nicknamed her Uptown Girl. Brittany says, then I emancipated myself and lived like a pauper for a few years. And then I say, I don't know, you and Emma still at a pretty nice place. And Brittany said, And I said, it was better than my first apartment. She says, true. Kara says, what did his first apartment look like? And Brittany said, small. My first apartment was smaller than this. It was actually at Justin Apple Pie's place. Justin Apple Pie's mom let me rent out a room, or they converted their garage into an apartment. Ask Justin Apple Pie about this. I opened my door one day to find a hood of a car in there. I opened my door to find him having a party in my apartment. I was like, don't invite me? Like, it's my place. It's my house. So Brittany says, and now look at him, paying twice as much for something that's pretty much the same thing. And I said, prices have changed since 10 years ago. And she says, yeah, but you make more now. Kara says, he didn't when he worked with me. Brittany said, yeah, but that was like 3 years ago when I was still in the military. And I said, God damn, been out of the military for almost 3. Now I've been out of the military for a long time, almost 6 years. And Kara said, true. He did spend like $5,000 on that Euro trip. Oh, yeah, I forgot. May 2019, I had a big Euro trip. This goes, honestly, I would read the rest to you, but this goes on for a long time. I'm going to spare you guys the details. So what do I think of Veve Fox's video analyzing the collectible wallets of whales? According to the mutable data, the top 100 whales are stacking collectibles at a moment. That was a very important video that nobody gives enough credit to. Like, nobody... Like, that type of data is invaluable. Oh, God, hiccups. And nobody's paying attention to that. That is a bullish sign if I've ever seen one. And people just... People don't... People underestimate things. Like, I don't know why, but that was, like, the most bullish thing I've seen. Hang on one second, guys. My body. Oh God, my other body. Moving on here. All Tech Games is Veve buys Disney. I think they will in like 8 to 10 years, or I think they will when I think they'll offer to buy out Veve. I think in like when Veve, they wouldn't do it now. Like again, the rumors that they're trying to buy now is like impossible. Like why would Veve try to buy, or why would Disney try to buy Veve when there's so much stuff going wrong with it? It's like a horrible bear market, you know, especially when Disney's like going through all this stuff. And Vive's got a lot of stuff that they have to get on board first before anyone would consider buying them out. But I think in time, I don't think Disney acquires things unless they're like billions of dollars. Not that Vive's not worth it, but they just wouldn't do it now. But I think in time they might actually make that offer. All Chat Gaming says, nah, Brendan Fraser, Tarzan. Thank you. Love Brendan Fraser. J-Baz says, you can stay here, but we have first rights. Randy sleeps as oils are being changed and tires rotated. I can, oh, thanks, man. So I guess I'll go read the rest of those, that story. Okay, where was I? And then I say, trust me, I needed a vacation. Kara said, didn't you go to Harry Potter World like a month before that? Which I did. I did go with a friend. I said, yes, and I needed that too. Brittany says, don't you go on mini trips like every month? And I say, a lot of those are work related. And Brittany says, really? And I say, yes. And I'd love to bring you along, but you don't do jobs unless Emma's there. Her and Emma are like attached at the hip. And Brittany says, you're goddamn right. And Kara says, really? You gotta adapt, Britt. And I said that she's just superstitious. Brittany says, no. Okay, I am, but not about this. I just like having her there in case of emergency. And Kara says, what if she dies? And Brittany says, hey, morbid. Kara says, sorry, but our line will work. Stuff like that happens sometimes. And I said, speaking of which, when do you get back again? And Kara says, week of 4 July. And Brittany says, I told you about that. And I said, I know, I forgot. Kara said, hey guys, someone left their backpack at the smoke pit again. So SecFo is making us evacuate. I'll talk to you later. So Brittany says, bye. And I say, I love you. And Brittany says, really? You got to say that? And I say that you got to tell your friends you love them. You of all people should understand. And Brittany says, like, no, I do. But it's just, she said, me and her haven't gotten there yet. And I said, you guys seem to get along great. And she said, we do. And I said, you rented your room out to her and Sweetmate for like 3 months. Sweetmate was her other buddy. Called him Sweetmate. It's a long story. And she says, I know. And I said, you made me help get you this freaking industrial size oven because you love them so much. And she says, Chavez. And I said, what? I'm just saying. And she's like a guy. I'm a little more girly. And I give her the Thor face from Ragnarok. Like, you really? I said, are you really? And she says, oh. I said, okay, that was pretty girly. So she says, you know better than me that Kara's not one for makeup or other traditionally girly things. And I say the only other 2 girls I've ever seen eat more on their period is you and Emma. Don't tell me she didn't drink and pig out with you. I know. I was there for a few of those. And Brittany says, since Ray died, it's just been hard to get close to him. Okay, so that got a little emotional. Remember this when you develop muscle memory for the laugh react, only to have it moved for the care react? Years of academy training wasted. This was an underrated meme. That was such a good meme. I can't say that meme has fallen into uselessness. But yeah, that was great. Ooh, packed. Just showing another locked it. Okay, moving on. All Chat Gaming says, I said Veve buys Disney. They wouldn't now, but maybe in the future they might. Oh. Local Walmart. Wow. It's so strange that in the pandemic, this one girl said that I had to stop at the local Walmart today and it was packed. Just goes to show you how unethical this lockdown is. I can go to a packed Walmart to buy art supplies, but I can't go to the tiny local art store to buy art supplies. The disproportionate hit to small businesses is criminal. Yep, that was very, very criminal. I hated that lockdown so much. Moving on here. Ooh, my body. Oh, it burned. All right, it's been 2.5 hours. That's it for me. I love you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. Oh, I'm fat. I need to go running. All right, I love you guys. Bye. Meow, 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 meow.